Hey everyone, it's Tom here with thisonlineworld.com, and I hope you're all having a fantastic day today. So there's no denying that times have gotten a little bit tougher financially pretty much around the world. You know, the cost of goods has gone up, renting or owning a home is super expensive, and it can feel kind of tough to just get by these days. And that's why in today's video, I'm covering 6 different websites and ideas you can use to potentially get free money to help you out. Now, this video is a little bit different than my normal videos, and it's including a mix of side hustles, but also financial resources you can use to potentially get some free money and assistance. And one of the ideas I'm sharing in this video is actually an idea that paid me $1,000 in just 24 hours back when I was in college. So you don't want to miss this one. There's some really cool creative ideas in this one. So let's get to it. All right, guys, so starting off with the first category of websites that can potentially give you free money is to use websites that pay you to come up with names for small businesses. And let me explain this one because it's a bit creative. And so the way this idea works is you basically find websites where you can enter naming contests or slogan contests and get paid for coming up with really creative ideas for small business owners. And so these are basically crowdfunding websites where business owners host contests trying to find a new and catchy name or slogan for a business that they're launching. So with these websites, you can basically sign up for free, find some naming contests going on, and submit your ideas. And if you're picked as the winner, you usually get anywhere from about $100 to $300 in PayPal cash. So Squad Help is one website I found where you can find plenty of naming contests. At the time of me making this video, there's about 70 active naming contests on the website. Some of the ones I saw were to name a new high-end deck construction brand, another one was for a nonprofit, and one was for a vitamin brand. And the reason Squad Help is really cool is a lot of these naming contests have only 1,000 entrants or even fewer people. So this is, way better odds than buying a lottery ticket. I mean, if you and 500 people are competing for a $300 cash prize, and you're pretty creative, your odds actually aren't that bad. Naming Force is another website I found, and again, this has hundreds of naming contests going on. Brand New Name is another one I found as well that's quite similar. And so yes, this isn't exactly a website that gives free money just for free. You have to be creative, you have to come up with some slogans or a good business name, but again, if you're competing against, let's say, a few hundred people, I think that's actually pretty decent odds. And this is one side hustle I tried back in college. I never actually won, but I think it's a really cool idea, and it's definitely where I would recommend starting if you kind of like marketing and you want to try a creative side hustle. All right, guys, and the second website that gives you free money, it's more of a category of websites rather than just one in particular, but it is scholarship and grant websites. So it might sound crazy, but it's estimated that up to $100 million in scholarships go unclaimed each year, and that $2 billion in student grants also go unclaimed. The simple reason: people honestly just don't know where to look for scholarships or where to look for grants, and so much of this free money just goes unclaimed every single year. And the reality is there are tons of nonprofits or rich individuals or companies or organizations out there that want to give back to the community. They want to give money to students or families or entrepreneurs. You just have to really do some digging and find these grants or scholarships and apply. And so here's a personal example that just shows not enough people are doing this. So I was in my college marketing class one day, and our professor mentioned a competition in passing called Canada's Next Top Ad Exec, which was basically some marketing competition where you had to come up with a business idea. He also mentioned that the top 25 teams got a $1,000 prize, and that the teams then got to compete for an opportunity to win a $25,000 prize later on. He then mentioned that about only 80 teams applied every year. So I was sitting in class, and I kind of realized getting in the top 25 teams really wouldn't be that difficult. So that night I went home, I wrote the 2-page submission to try and get in the top 25 teams, and a few weeks later I got a phone call saying, yep, you got in, you're in the top 25, and I got $1,000 in gift cards that I used to actually furnish my first apartment. And so this is just a personal example, but again, there are so many competitions out there, or scholarships or grants, where really not a lot of people apply. So your odds of getting chosen or winning might be pretty high, or at least higher than you think. And so if you're a student or you wanted to look for grants or competitions or something like that, one resource I wanted to share with you is called careeronestop.org. And it has a really cool tool that lets you sort by country, and you can look for different grants or scholarships or different prizes. It has thousands of listings, so there's plenty of opportunities out there. You can also just Google lists of scholarships or different prizes or grants or things going on. Again, there's so much unclaimed money out there, so if you're willing to hustle a little bit, you might be able to put some of it in your pocket. All right, guys, and the third category of websites that pay you free money is to use different cashback shopping websites. And again, this is another one I've covered on this channel before, but I think it's something everyone should be doing, and it's a really simple way to just get free money for purchases you're going to make anyway. And so cashback shopping websites basically pay you with free cashback when you shop online at certain stores. And so again, if you have an upcoming shopping trip, you might as well use one of these websites to get a little bit of that free money back in your pocket. Rakuten is a perfect example, I mean, it lets you earn cash back at thousands of stores like Best Buy, Walmart, Macy's, Kohl's, and tons of other ones. And I've used Rakuten for years. I write about it on thisonlineworld.com. I think it's great. And as a personal example, again, this last Black Friday, I bought a new laptop because my old one broke, and I just shopped through Rakuten. I knew the exact laptop I was going to buy, but I bought it through Rakuten and I got like $6.50 back in cash back, I think. So again, totally free money because I was going to buy the laptop anyway. Rakuten's also cool because you can earn bonuses by referring your friends. And again, it has thousands of different stores. It has dining deals, travel deals, tons of other ways to save money, which is really cool. And I also like it because it pays you with PayPal cash every quarter. So you're getting real money back in your pocket, not like sweepstake entries or free gift cards or anything like that. Now, I also have a guide on money saving browser extensions at thisonlineworld.com and a Rakuten review as well. So you guys can check those out as well if you want some more opportunities to save money the next time you shop. All right, guys, and the fourth website you can use to potentially get some free money is a website called the Awesome Foundation. And if you have a side business or some kind of entrepreneurial idea, but you want a bit of funding, this is exactly where the Awesome Foundation might be able to help. So this website gives out $1,000 grants every single month to people who have an idea, but they just need a little bit of cash to make it happen. And since it started, it's granted over 6,600 grants and paid over $6 million, and it works in 73 chapters in 8 different countries. And so again, just taking a look around at the Awesome Foundation's website, it's a super cool idea. It's basically a bunch of different groups, different chapters across a few countries, and if people pitch them an idea that they want to start but they need a bit of money to get it off of the ground, they can give them a $1,000 grant. And some of its past projects are actually quite cool. I mean, they funded a coffee cart side hustle, they did an orphanage education mission in Mexico, there was a biking camping trip tour company that got funded, different urban farming products, and there was even a horseback riding camp side hustle that I saw on the website. So again, they sometimes fund nonprofits or charitable missions. Sometimes they find just interesting side hustles or different ventures going on in the city. So again, it's a really cool website. And if you're trying to start some kind of community project or some kind of side hustle that might also have a charitable component, I definitely recommend checking it out. All right, guys, and the fifth website that gives you free money is, again, another kind of category, and it's a bit of a weird one, but it is to basically look for unclaimed money that might be in your name. And so this example specifically is more for the United States, but other countries might have a similar system. So you could do some searching in your country to see if something, similar exists. But here's how this idea works in a nutshell. So the entire idea is to basically search for unclaimed money that is owed to you by either the government or some kind of financial institution. And so examples of this might be employers who owe you unpaid wages, maybe unclaimed insurance money in your name, tax refunds you never got from the government, investment money that might be owed to you, stuff like that. And so in the United States, one website you can use to start this search is called missingmoney.com. And so you can basically go to this website and just do a search for your name or, your family members and kind of begin looking for unclaimed money opportunities. Now, again, this idea is more for the United States, but there might be something similar in your country. But really the kind of bigger picture idea I wanted to talk about here is just to kind of do a bit of research into potential refunds you might be able to get from the government. For example, in Canada, I often get an HST tax rebate because I own a business, but I really didn't know about this for a while. And it wasn't until my accountant and my mom actually told me about it that I learned I could get a little bit of money back from the government. Again, there's tons of different ways students can get money back from the government, or maybe people on a lower income can apply to different programs and get some money back, but you have to know about these programs and know that they exist. So a few afternoons of research might actually go a long way in getting some more free money back into your pocket. All right, guys, and the sixth category and final category of websites that give you free money I wanted to talk about are these kind of crowdfunding charity websites. And now when I was researching this video topic, there were a lot of videos talking about, starting a GoFundMe campaign or a Kickstarter, an Indiegogo campaign or something like that, basically asking for free money to help you out. Begging money was another one I saw referenced a lot in these videos. And again, the idea is basically you can sign up for free on these websites, kind of tell your story, and then maybe empathetic people out there or people in your community can give you money to help you out during a time of hardship. Now, I think crowdfunding is awesome. I think these websites also serve a very good purpose, but I did want to just give one word of caution with these kind of websites. You might spend a lot of time on them. You might maybe start a Kickstarter or a GoFundMe or something like that, put lots of effort into promoting it and getting the word out there, and you might not get any money back. So just keep that in mind. Crowdfunding, again, it's wonderful. It can really work, but I think when it comes to trying to get free money or trying to boost your income, I'm a bigger fan of side hustles where you're fully in control and you can actually maybe, make some money on the side if you put in the effort, than kind of leaving it up a bit more to chance. So that's just my take. That's why I think things like grants or scholarships or starting side hustles or naming competitions are really, really cool. And the things like Kickstarters or GoFundMes, I think they're really cool as well, but just be cautious of sinking a lot of time into them if you're really tight on cash. But yeah, guys, that does it for 6 different ways or websites or side hustles you can use to potentially get some free money. Now, again, I saw this video topic all over YouTube, so I wanted to research it and make a video about it because I think the idea is super cool. And honestly, there are ways to get some financial assistance or a little bit of extra side cash when money is tight. And again, this isn't covering other ideas like you could turn to the gig economy, you could use online survey sites, you could get a part-time job or look for some cash odd jobs on different classified websites. There are honestly tons of ways to make some side money when you really need to. Now, if there's an idea in this video you really liked or one you didn't like, I'd love if you could let me know down in the comments as well. I'm also going to be linking my ultimate free money guide from thisonlineworld.com down below as well. That has a bunch of different free money apps and ideas you can try as well. That really does it for this one, guys, though. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have a fantastic day and week. And as always, don't forget to check out thisonlineworld.com for more unique ways to make and save money. Catch you guys in the next one.